everybody, one of Weezamir. It is now 2:22 a.m. early Monday morning on November 9th. We're gonna, yeah, well, let's go this way. We're gonna head over here and we're going to take turbocharged Donkey Kong down an upgrade path. So, a few things have changed, most notably the Portal Master rank, which I guess you can't even see, but my nephew and I came in, we did some more chapters in our Mind Logic's Plays series, so be on the lookout for those. We recorded chapter 1 a long time ago, and then today we went through 2 and 3 was the plan, and we could not get chapter 3's completion to be saved without completing chapter 4, which kind of makes you question why chapters are there to begin with, but nonetheless, where we left off, we took DK and Dark DK through their base upgrades. Then in the Dark Donkey Kong video, we actually logged supercharged attack damage number for each character, because Dark does in fact have a slight boost versus standard supercharged turbocharged Donkey Kong. That's still a mouthful. Nonetheless, let's come in here.
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
Okay. I don't really get that with the X-Bone. It seems to be exclusive here, but we've got Powder Keg Power, which bring in some explosive tactics to help defeat enemies. And then we have got Pointy Preparations. Upgrade all of your barrels with metal spikes to roll over enemies. I think, to me, Powder Keg Power seems more playful and colorful, at least judging by the, artwork there. And I think I'm going to let regular turbocharged Donkey Kong take it, and then we will take Pointy Preparations with Dark turbocharged. So let's go ahead and select this. Yes, we're sure, and we can change it later once we get Skylander Tutor. Fear not. That said, once again, keep in mind we have got 10 Wing Sapphires, so we're working with a max discount here. Let me cycle over on my spreadsheets, and according to my calculations, the path upgrades whenever you are sitting at the max 20% discount, 5520, your Soul Gem 3200, so the grand total 11,360, and of course we already have the base under our belt. So basically, path upgrades would be 6,900 box stock. We're getting it for 5,520. Soul Gem 4K versus 3,200. So you get an idea of the savings there. Again, it's 20%. So back over to DK, and let's get started here. So first up is Boom Barrels. Tapping A will now throw explosive. Oh, that's cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and we'll take these one at a time. So we'll back out. Oh, it's got TNT written on it. That's pretty cool. So, okay, we couldn't see it, but it did some damage. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, wow, I did not realize that they would hop. Especially since they're loaded with TNT. 25. That's what we were doing beforehand, was it not? Yes. 25 to 38. Have to do something special? What am I missing here? I guess that would just have like more of an impact on the enemies, like it would do blast damage. Let's try to not get a direct hit. Well, that didn't work well. He's seeking in on those crates over there. Oh, we have critical or treasure as well. Anyway, so 25 to 38, that's the same. Let's see if what happens when we slam. I mean, you can get a feel for the explosion, of course, but punches are the same. Let's check this out. That's the same, 60 to 90. So, let's check this. Well, one second. I always do that. Yeah, same damage there. So, okay, now the only other thing we can do is injure this move. Let's make sure that's the same. Yeah. So now we're gonna roll. No TNT there. 30. So apparently it just... I don't know, I think it's something we would appreciate if there were like a 12 chompies around us and we can just send them flying into space. But for now, boom barrels, that's basically barrels explode on contact. I'm gonna actually say tossed barrels because that doesn't carry over anywhere else that I can see. So, personally, I would have expected that damage of 25 to 38 to go up a bit with a freaking TNT explosion, but what do I know? So,
any place that you go,
let's read this again, make sure we're not crazy.
Upgrades.
Boom barrels, tapping A, well now they're okay, so it's just not logging anything, but again, I hope that against enemies it will at least have like really significant knockback or maybe shoot them up into the sky type of a deal. We'll see. Up next though is Explosive Landing. 1760 is the price with our discount. Charge up A and release to be shot around in a barrel. Not an, but a barrel. At the end of the move, you will now trigger a big explosion. Okay. Pick that up. Back out of there. And let's make sure we're still doing 25. That should totally do. I would think like 40 might be greedy, but it honestly seems you get hit with a barrel that has TNT in it and it blows up. I don't think 40 is stretching it, you know? But at the very least, like a 36 to 54 even, or geez, a 30 to 45 would be okay. I don't really understand that, but anyhow, we need to now take a look at Explosive Landing. So basically, we charge up, we'll put ourselves right here, and we should explode now when we land. Oh, okay, so they place a barrel. I wonder if placing the barrel does damage. Let's find out. That was 2 instances of damage again, but I couldn't tell what was what. Once again, we're getting like a horrible angle there. Let's try this. I think that was 280s, so that's at least an upgrade. A significant one too, that was, so 80 to 120. And then maybe 2 times, that's, sometimes it's once, sometimes it's twice. It's very difficult to figure that one out. But so that's a big jump. We were doing 60 to 90, we went to 80 to 120. Again, my personal opinion, had the barrel toss 25 to 38 gone up to 40 to 60, that's about proportional to what we have here, 15 versus 20 type deal. Nonetheless, time for the final upgrade down this path. And it is Bongo Blast 2400 with our discount. Press X rapidly to start playing the bongos. Bongos that are left behind now explode. So hopefully this also bumps the damage numbers there, or the explosions do more than like 5 to 8 type of a deal. So here we go. Let's oh, well, we'll check this. I always hold X. Okay, I think that did 30. That's a good deal. The same damage, you're kidding me. So as soon as we unlocked this, which was our first base upgrade, the tertiary, we're doing 15 to 23 drumming, 7 to 11 idle. Still 7 to 11 idle. Let's watch the explosion. It was only 20, I think. Okay, so you can auto detonate, so that would be your big advantage here. Let's see if we can. Well, that looked like 20. There's that. That's probably the greatest thing about this. It's not necessarily the damage numbers, it's being able to control when they explode, and the explosion is 20. So bongos explode 20 to 30. I have to say that's a bit disappointing so far. It's pretty cool when you put it all together, but there's like no big increase. I mean, really, Barrels of Fun's Explosive Landing was plus 20. That's okay. The Bongo Blast, I mean, it's cool that we get access to that. It would have been nice if the bongos themselves either A, did more damage, or B, did more damage and played like a different tune. You know, that would have been a real creative way to pull it off. But I'm still kind of just stumped why Boom Barrels does 25 to 38 like they've done. You could literally walk in here with a Wii U starter pack, open it, throw your Donkey Kong on, and it's going to do the same damage numbers box stock with 2 attacks on the toss as it does with this one here that's almost fully upgraded. So let's check it again, just to be safe. Mind-boggling. I hope that it does really good stuff against enemies.
Are you ready for a new magical
That said,
upgrade?
he has one thing that could possibly change the way we feel about this, and that of course involves Diddy Kong. 3200 will have 136 in the bank here. Diddy you call. I actually read it correctly that time. Tap X to build up a power meter. When filled, so that's of course the bongos. I always again hold X for some reason, I don't know why. Tap X to build up a power meter. When filled, you will call in Diddy Kong to fly around on his jetpack and attack nearby enemies. Again, my hope is that he shoots peanuts at them. And I don't care if that does 3 to 5. It's going to be hilarious, and I will personally love it. So, coming down here to the Soul Gem on the spreadsheet, going to save it, and let's go ahead and pick it up. Alright. So I don't know why you come back in here, but when you're maxed, I guess it's okay. I'm not going to complain about it too much. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. So we're just going to throw this thing down right here. Dang it. So I told you I always hold X. Let's detonate it because we can. Okay. Oh, he comes fast. He's not honing in on anyone in particular. Now, will he just stay here with us as long as I'm strumming? So that's a question. And then the question is if he does go away and I'm... Okay, so he's gone. We can't recharge the meter from this bongo, apparently. That was my next question. So, anyway, you fill that thing up fast. So... There we go. Let's see here. It's like maybe 3 seconds at the most here. So we'll be a little closer here, and I'll try to be far enough away that we won't hit the dummy with the bongo beats, basically. So let's see what we get, and hopefully Diddy will attack. 2 seconds. Attack the dummy, Diddy. Come on, man. Okay, if I leave here, what does he do? Oh, now he shoots. And it's the peanut, and it does 10, and it's rapid fire craziness. That is fantastic. Okay. Now that is pretty cool. So, never saw a crit, but it will be 10 to 15 a crud ton of times. So let's see, it takes about 2 seconds to summon him. 2 seconds summon. And then how long is he around? Let's try to just count that this time. So, gonna place this down. Mississippi tunes. I think roughly 25 seconds. My apologies for going silent there. 25 seconds with 10 to 15 peanut popper. So that's pretty cool. Now what we're gonna do is play around and see if we can actually, re-summon him type deal. So let's go ahead and rapid tap this. He's called in. He's gonna start attacking. Get over there and attack, Diddy. Attack. Now I'm gonna throw a bongo down. So that I didn't make him go away and come back, but I assume he will. Yeah. Okay, so as soon as he's gone, you can resummon him. If he's not attacking enemies, just kind of go in and engage them. He sort of rolls with DK, as you can see here. I retreat, he retreats. I go back in, he comes back. Note that you do get some time with him attacking. If I throw this down and recharge it, it doesn't matter. He's gonna go for the 25 seconds. Let's actually now be on an exploding barrel. Kinda hard to even get a bounce of this. Okay, still 25 here? Let's find out. Unbelievable. Okay, so the good news is the soul gem is awesome. The bad news is I don't quite understand why this didn't like increase the damage. So let's use the exploding barrel here. Huh. It doesn't really, I guess it stuns him a little bit? Truth be told, I feel like the standard barrels did that too. It doesn't knock him back big time. Well, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and... You can slam it down. Okay, so let's fire another one of those cannons. Again... Oh, he hit us that time. Okay, he's oblivious to us. Let's destroy him. Easy peasy. Alright. Come in here, and what do we want to do? What was our other upgrade? Oh yeah, silly me. Bongo. Okay. So you come over here, dummy. And wait for it, yes. Alright. Wouldn't it be cool if like the groove machine worked and you could use it in conjunction with this bongo? Get the enemies like dancing and then they just blow up. It would be pretty hilarious. It would be cruel, but that makes it more hilarious. Alright, so we got a full effect of that. Now it's Diddy time. So we're gonna control the beats here and let him wreck this grid. Have some peanuts. Welcome to the circus. What are you shooting at? Stop shooting the crates. Man, he shot the Empire of Ice. Okay. He needs no cash, so we're just gonna leave that. Oh, he's breaking everything.
Stick to the
Wish
training
stones?
program, Skylander, and you won't go wrong.
Okay, well, that is that. So what we're going to do now is actually pull the clown cruiser. We're gonna throw down the dark barrel blaster. We're gonna log ourselves some supercharged attack.
Barrel blaster. Supercharged.
There's Diddy. Alright, so here we go. Explosive boom barrels will now get a slightly better. What are they doing? 35? It looks like. And that is better. That is dark supercharged numbers now. So riddle me that. I don't understand it at all. But it's beneficial, so I guess it's not too big of a deal. So essentially what I'm saying is boom barrels that we just upgraded was doing 25 to 35. Alright. Supercharged regular Donkey Kong, who is who we have here, was doing 32. Or actually 33 with him last night. Then Dark was doing 35. Supercharged. For some reason now, regular turbocharged Donkey Kong is doing 35 to 53. So again, ask me why, and I couldn't tell you. That's just all I know. Explosive landing now, we were 60 to 90. It upgraded 80 to 120. Last night with Barrels of Fun, which again was 60 to 90 stock, this guy right here, regular turbocharged Donkey Kong, was doing 84 to 126. So we have now surpassed that with the, well, we haven't actually. We're 80 to 120 with explosive landing, but let's see what we get. That was a 112, I believe. Don't know if that was critical or not. I would hope not. So half of 112 would be 56, right? So 168. Yes, 112 to 168. Okay. And are we only seeing it one time? I kind of think so. No, it looked like twice there. Anyway, you get the gist of it. 112 to 168. So that's a big bump. Even, well, you know, it's confusing. It's confusing. So Bongo Blast, we were doing 20 to 30 upon the explosion. Had the exact same attack damage numbers from the Bongo, which was placing it 15 to 23, the drumming 15 to 23, idle 7 to 11. Supercharged, placing it and just drumming it ourselves 21 to 32, idle 10 to 15. Let's see what we have now. So 21. Oh, there's Diddy. He is screwing things up. I think he's doing 14. Let's release the Fury. And it wasn't within range. Okay, so Bongo, let's let him do his thing. So he does 14 damage now, supercharged. So 14 to 21. That's great. We'll log that and then add in Dark later. But the Bongo Blast, we want to see what we're getting here. So we'll try not to summon Diddy. 21. Oh, why did he come? I didn't. Place and drum 21 to 32. Idle, we'll have to see. Alright, our goal here is to place this, see what it does idle, which you know was previously 7 to 11, supercharged 10 to 15, so we will hope it's higher than that now. And then we need to see the explosion damage versus 20 to 30. So here we go. 10 to 15. So same as previous. And I couldn't see the explosion. Let's see what we get. Was it 28? I think it may have been. Feel like that's what I'm saying. So idle is 10 to 15. That's the same freaking numbers that we had with Bongo Barrel. Ridiculous. Alright, so the explosion is now 28 to 42. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take all that other stuff out of here because it didn't change, sadly. So we have now logged the supercharged attack damage numbers for turbocharged Donkey Kong. Again, I will document those for every character, but I'm only going to show them for special and high interest characters like we have here with Donkey Kong and Bowser. So that said, I'll go ahead and end this video. We'll go ahead, come back in and take Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong down pointy preparations. I think he's still going to be a pretty solid character. It's just, it always sucks when a upgrade path does pretty much nothing for you. So essentially we took a 60-90 attack to 80 to 120. We added explosions, which didn't increase the attack damage number or offer knockback, which that's mind-boggling to me. That's really the biggest disappointment too, to be honest with you. But so explosive landing went plus 20, plus 30. And then the Bongo Blast, we got no change in tune, we got no change in damage anywhere. It's just now they explode and do 20 to 30, which is nice. And again, the biggest thing with that is you can actually just kind of chain yourself like this. That's a little button finicky here on this console, whatever. Again, I think he's a character that'll be just fine. Particularly given his health and everything. It's just the path is not quite what I had thought it would be. The Soul Gem though is super cool, so that has something to kind of soften the blow there. But really my biggest complaint is Boom Barrels doesn't seem to offer us anything of any benefit. It's just, now we kind of get the explosion look, which is cool. I like the DK stars, they did good there, but it's like, shouldn't that do more damage? I mean, let's be honest, if I throw a barrel at you, you're going to be like, ow, you jerk. But if I throw a barrel at you with TNT, you're probably going to die, right? And so I don't see that numerically, and it bothers me. So anyway, like I said, we'll check out pointy preparations. The good news is DK is a beast. He should be just fine. So we'll continue playing as him. Actually, the next time we do, my nephew wants it to be Mind Logic Plays Skylanders. That's what we're calling it, but I also thought it could be like Skylander Club, so it's kind of both essentially. But nonetheless, next time we play, I think we're going to do double DK. So we'll kind of get a feel for it there in game. So stay tuned for that. Again, as always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Skylanders SuperChargers research. Like I said, if you're curious about the other path for DK, Be sure to check down below. Take the link for pointy preparations. Dark Turbocharge will showcase that one for us. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we will catch you back here later.